Change comes easy when you're able to brainwash yourself.
What?
But the question is, how do you brainwash yourself? And that's exactly what I'll be answering in this 5-part series, where I'll go into detail about how you can leverage the power of habits and how you can make it work for you rather than against you. It will shock you how much impact your habits have on your life. I'll be dropping part 2 as soon as we hit 50 likes in this video. So if you found this valuable and you'd like to see part 2, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Enjoy getting brainwashed. We are creatures of habits. Every action we take, from the moment we wake up and from the way we structure our day to how we eat to everything we do every single day of our life, is rooted in habit. And what's the beauty of this? Well, habits can be changed. If you believe you can change your habits, that means you're able to become whoever you want to be. And in some way that's kind of liberating. An example that I have in my life where I realized that is eating and my diet. It's like a muscle. The more that I worked on it, the stronger and easier it has become. In this video, I'll be telling you about how you can make the best of this power that we all own. Take a second to actually internalize that power, because believing that you're able to change is basically growth mindset. And we'll talk more about that later in the video. And as I mentioned regarding my eating habits, it was hard at first, but slowly but surely it became easier. This is why I like to have the analogy that everything is a muscle as well. So not only everything is a habit, everything is a muscle. And if you continue working on that muscle, it naturally gets stronger. If you go to the gym, you know how long it takes and how much effort it takes to actually grow your muscles. It doesn't grow in a day or two. It takes years on top of years to get all these gains. Yeah, if you stick with it day in and day out, it slowly becomes effortless. This can be tied to diet, to food, to work, to studying, everything. If you do it enough amount of times, eventually it will become easy, because that's how our brains work. They get accustomed to things they're exposed to consistently. Brainwash your brain. Let me explain. Especially in my case where I have a very odd diet. I just eat eggs. My main diet is eggs. And I'm so satisfied with it. People are like, are you not bored of eggs? Everyone has their own motivations for what they want to have in terms of diet. I want something cheap and high protein. And there's nothing that can beat eggs when it comes to that. Sometimes I have some tuna or sardines, some potatoes. So it's very cheap but healthy food. And I do not get bored of it whatsoever. I enjoy that food. And you can say, oh, bro's brainwashed and I'm imprisoning myself with this food and stuff. I don't care. Even the spices that I have are limiting. I don't even have salt in my house. And I got used to that. You don't have to follow my diet, but you are able to switch your diet into whatever you want. Another thing about me is I do not enjoy fast food. I hate it. I can't stand eating it. I don't know how I got that habit, but maybe it's because once you work out a lot, you naturally strive to have a better diet. So I don't know, maybe it's because of that. What I'm trying to show you guys is that it's so possible to transform what you like and what you don't like. You can make yourself not like chocolate or chips or anything that's bad for you. You just have to actually put the time and effort into getting yourself to hate them. But honestly, it is so rewarding. And by the end of it, you'll be like, sheesh, like, I actually don't enjoy chips. I personally do not enjoy chips whatsoever. I do not find any satisfaction in eating it. I'd rather have raw almonds or cashews. I love fruits. I used to hate fruits as a kid, but now I love them. My mom used to struggle with making me eat fruits, but now I voluntarily choose to have fruits every day. This might be an extreme case, but thanks to everything I learned about habits, I managed, after 3 years of trying, to quit pornography and in general PMO. I made a whole video on that. If you're struggling with it, that video will help. I would say it's my proudest release of all time to this date. No pun intended. I hope this video helped you realize the potential that you have with the power of habits. Because this video is all theory, but in the upcoming videos that I'll be making, I'll be going into how you can actually apply that into your life. The next video is going to be about the role of the environment and how you can leverage that to make and break habits. I'll be dropping that as soon as we hit 50 likes. To get notified about the upcoming ones, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I promise you won't regret it. because for this summer, I'll be dropping some bangers on top of bangers. And if there's anything specific you'd like to mention or talk about regarding habits, drop in the comments and I'll include them in the next videos because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to habits. But on a high level, as I mentioned, I'll be talking about the environment. I'll also be talking about the role of failing in these habits you're trying to make, how they're actually good for you in some way, and several other things, some based on the book, Atomic Habits, and others are just from my personal experience. Feel free to also join our Discord community where you can directly talk to me, go on a call with me, and you can also find some accountability partner in there because that is one good way to overcome a bad habit or make a new one. Finding someone who's also on that same mission and that can also keep you reliable. But that's it for today. Let's hit that 50 likes so we can drop the next habits video. Goodbye.